Hey everybody, part 2. I just went ahead and put in the edges on the inside. I used glue because they're easier to manipulate for me. You can use tape, whatever you like, it's all you. So real quick, recap, your back piece is going to be 8 by 6. Your bottom piece will be 8 by 4 5/8. Your arm or corner piece, you want to cut that to 4 5/8 long and then 6 inches tall. Front piece is 8 by 2. Middle piece is 8 by 3 1/2. Excuse me. So for your edges, you're going to need 4 of each. 4 at 4 1/4, 4 at 2 inches, 4 at 8 inches, and 4 at 6 inches. And we're going to do the mats. So for the mats, you want to print out page 33 from the paper Jane because it will mat it beautifully. And you're going to want to cut that mat to 4 1/8 inches this way, and then 5 3/4 tall. So 4 1/8 inches wide and 5 3/4 tall. Your middle mat's going to be 7 3/4 by 3 1/4, and your bottom mat will be 7 3/4 by 4 3/8, and your front will be 1 3/4 by 7 3/4. So really easy because I don't like to measure. So that's the that's all of it. So I've already pre-cut all the mats, and I didn't ink any of them, you know. So I'm going to do the inside. I haven't decided what we're going to do, you know, which one. Maybe if I should do the pink on the outside or the white on the outside. And I think maybe the pink would be fine to go on the outside. So we're going to put the mat for this over here. And I cut 2 mats for it because you want to mat both sides. At least I did. I matted both sides. So we're just going to go ahead and we're just going to glue. We're going to start applying our mats, which are super easy to do, you know. And of course, you know, you're going to ink this. The chipboard will give it a much better finish, you know, on the edges. You won't have. You could always make this with cardboard if you wanted to, and if you didn't like the edge on your the finishes on your edge, you know, because they're a little open there, you could always make more of the edges. I don't know what to call those. To cover it, and then you can just mat over it if you wanted to, but I like the finished look of the chipboard, so that works for me. I like leaving it like that. Okay, so there's one mat, and we'll do the other one. So this isn't hard at all, and you can adjust it to make it any way you like. These corner pieces made this possible, you know. It just made it so much easier, you know. It really made everything easier to do, because before it was just so much more tedious, you know, with all of the edges and stuff. My gosh, it was like 21 edges on the other one. I'm like, I can't do that. So I had to work it out to where it was easy. So there's another mat. And then we'll mat the bottom. Oop. Mat the bottom. This is a mermaid pack from Michaels. I'll show it to you. I had it handy, but you know. So now this is gonna fit a little snug, you know, because I don't know, I didn't really care about edging on the inside of the mat, on the inside of like the bottom here, because your palettes are going to lay there. You're really just not going to see it, and with all the inking and everything, it's just not going to matter. So it's in there. Nice. Ooh, it's even going up the edge a little bit here, so maybe adjust that measurement a little bit, or cut better. Maybe I didn't cut very well, right? So we'll get the front, and we'll mat that. So I hope this has been helpful. I mean, it's just so easy, and I'm brand new at these these tutorials, so I'm really trying to kind of get my footing, you know, to figure out what I'm, you know, how to do it and how to be best prepared for it. And I keep kind of falling short on that, but I'll get it, I promise. I just want to make them simple and super easy for people to just do without complications, you know, without having to worry about all the bells and the whistles, and just, you know, just easy peasy. Who wants to do hard? Life's hard enough, man. You know, we struggle enough, we go through enough. Just take easy where we can get it. I know I do. You know, it's what you gotta do. Man, I'm so thirsty. I need a drink. I did have one handy, but it's not handy anymore because I'm not where it was, you know, where I was before when I put it down. So of course you will embellish this, mat this any way you like. I mean, you can do anything at all. You can totally adjust the sizes of it, you know, and if you're real good at measuring corners and arms and stuff, you can even just make it, you know, however you want. You know, I just made it to where it holds a significant amount of pallets. You know, that, I mean, 14's no, you know, that's not a joke. That's a lot of pallets. But in the most, you know, compact way, because people have things on their vanities, you know? And women who collect makeup or have lots of makeup, or people who have lots of mail and lots of letters, you're going to have more than one thing on your vanity or your table. So it's nice to have things that hold a lot but are compact at the same time. So I'm just going to do the bottom here. You know, you can do the bottom plain paper. You can do it any way you like, you know. It's yours. However you like. You can embellish it any way you like. You can adjust the matting any way you like. It's just whatever you like. As you like. Right? Isn't that what Shakespeare says? As you like. I love the way they talk back then. I mean, once you got around the circle and you came back and you're like, oh, so that's what you meant. Why didn't you just say that? But still, it's great stuff. Love it. Love Edgar Allan Poe, too. He's one of my absolute favorite authors ever. You know. Telltale Heart. Oh, such a great story. So wrong on every level. But such a great story. You know, Follow the House of Usher, another great one. You know, but I kind of like the horror. We know this, you know. I like to watch the scary stuff and read the scary stuff, and I enjoy being afraid. Really got to get together and go down for our annual, we go down to the graveyard and we take pictures and we do stuff very respectfully. You know, we're not, it's just usually me, my hubby, and my one friend, Jim, and we go and we just, you know, we walk right on the roads. We don't cross the graves or anything like that. That's very disrespectful. And we're very quiet. We just take pictures. The last time we went, we got some really freaky stuff, man. Like, it was weird, you know. Orbs following us. Big ones, big orb following. 2 different cameras took the picture, you know. So it wasn't just one camera. It was 2. It was freaky, you know. Of course, nothing really happens. I did have an experience once. Oh my goodness. We went with our friend Brittany at the time. And well, she's still our friend, but she was here. She wasn't, she doesn't live here anymore, but we took her with us the one time because it's kind of an annual thing with us. And it was just, we were doing our thing and we were walking, and I could have sworn she was behind me. Like, it's on tape too, my whole reaction and everything. I could have sworn she was behind me. But when so much of it, because she started walking towards me, so I assumed she kept coming my way. And then I went to go say something to her. We're walking through all these leaves, and I turned around to go say something to her. She ain't there, and I'm like, there was somebody walking with me. I know there was. I freaked out. It was just so cool. All right, so there's the inside matted. Right? You know? You can adjust any measurement you like, do anything you like. So we'll mat. Oh, we didn't mat the inside of the front. So we'll get that done. So yeah, that was real freaky, man. That freaked me right out. But my friend Biker Trash, yes, that's his nickname. He used to work at the cemetery, and he said that, you know, he had the strangest encounter with the person. He was digging a grave, and he was talking to a person, and the person was the person he was, you know, digging a grave for. And I'm like, okay. He says, yeah, that freaked me out a little. So there's definitely something going on. You know, there's all kinds of interesting stuff out there. Really is. Interesting. So we'll get this matted. And we'll get this matted. And now when you cut out the mats for these measurements, you know, cut inside your line. for your insides when you do your inside mats, because everything being together, it makes it a little snugger. So you just want to cut on the inside of that line, your trace line. Now normally this would all, oh god, my nails look terrible. This is terrible. I look terrible. So now that's matted. And all I did, and you can do this any way you like, you know, you can use tabs or whatever. I just took my glue gun and I lined my entire bottom with glue and I slid it in there because it's a nice snug fit. And then I just moved it over a little bit like that, and then I put the glue on the sides, and then I just literally lifted it and put it inside the line of the glue, just like that. And it stayed. You might find a better way to make it stay. You know, mine's staying perfectly fine. It's holding the pallets perfectly fine. So that's it, guys. It's really that simple. Really, really that simple. You know, it was fun. It was great to make. You'll do it way better. And I'll get way better at tutorials soon, I promise. As soon as you know, it's a hard thing to get into, you know, because you want to cover every piece, you know, everything. You want to make sure you got it all right. So I hope this was helpful. I hope you get something from it. And this is what you need, so I'm just leaving it here so that, you know, in case I move too quickly or you don't want to, you know, go back through, it's right here. So thanks for watching. I hope you get some use out of this. I hope great things are happening to all of you today. God bless you. Bye.